Hello, I'm here with Sara Dalrymple. Sara is a social work master's student at Wayne State University. She is holding a series of workshops dealing with anxiety and depression. So, Sara, tell me a little bit about your background.
So I have my undergraduate degree from University of Windsor in psychology, and now I'm working towards my master's degree of social work at Wayne State University. I have background, I was doing a placement at Mental Health Connections in Windsor, which is really where I got my passion for mental illness, working with individuals and clients there. And now, so I'm working as a counselor at Windsor Essex Community Health Center. And I wanted to just develop this program because we had a really long wait list, and I wanted to kind of implement something that other people could utilize while they were waiting for counseling services with us.
There has been a lot of effort recently to try to help people with mental illness. What was your main source of inspiration for starting the workshops?
My inspiration was personal. I do have a lot of friends and family who suffer with depression and anxiety, and to see them struggling and realize that there's really not as many resources as we'd hope to be in the community, especially free resources. So I wanted to really implement it there. And being a student, seeing a lot of other students suffering with these, I guess you could say, call them disorders as well, really inspired me to get involved.
Now, how long have you been holding these workshops for?
So yesterday I held my first one. I developed the workshops in fall, and so I implemented them for the first time. It's not my first time implementing a workshop, but for the anxiety depression workshop, this is the first run.
So now, like these workshops, what kind of preparation goes into preparing one of them?
So you want to do a bunch of background research, kind of developing a bibliography of sources that are reputable. And then you kind of you have to filter through all that information and determine what information you're going to use and which one you're going to leave out, and kind of developing a guideline of how to proceed, how many workshops are you going to hold, and how are you going to divide up the information, and then kind of make it so that it's public knowledge. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of hefty information and research articles, and trying to make that into something that the general public can understand. And then you have to develop the presentations and market it and all that. So a lot of background work, but it's worth it.
Now, you just had your first day of your workshop, as you said. How do you think it went?
Really well. I was actually surprised at the turnout. We've had workshops before, and there was probably maybe 3 or 4 people who showed up, but last night we had 11. Which I was really happy with, and the room was pretty crowded, but we did have a couple people stay after and talk about, what the workshop meant for them, and that was really rewarding. Having developed it, that was the ultimate goal, and I definitely achieved that. So.
Now, before we wrap this up, do you have anything else to add?
I think it would be nice to have as many people as we can, to have different age groups and everything like that, and I want to re-implement it, hopefully again in the spring, so I am looking forward to that.
Okay, well, thank you for your time, and I'm Victoria Perrin here with your 3 Minutes With.